So today the Apple Vision Pro was announced, and I guess you can pretty much call it the iPhone of headsets. It's a device that allows you to do your everyday activities hands free. It's not exactly a screen, it's more like goggles, but you can see media imagery. You can cook while seeing notifications, speak to people, watch TV, even game. I saw they had it allowed you to play PlayStation. They were showing a PlayStation 5 controller while you were gaming while using a headset. It pretty much molds seamlessly into your everyday life, and it's getting some rave reviews. Seems like a lot of people like it. It has its ups and downs. I guess the ups being pretty much everything, and the downs being the price. There were some reports out there that it cost around $3,500. So I'm not going to compare a $3,500 product to a $500 to $1,000 product like the PSVR 2, and I'm not going to compare a $3,500 product directly to whatever the Project Q will cost. Maybe 250, 300, should cost 100, but based on what we know so far. But I am going to compare Apple's approach to their innovations and many companies' approach to their innovations, and at least the successful ones. Not saying Sony isn't successful, at least in a few things. But that approach is understanding your customer base and understanding what people want to buy. In some ways, Apple Vision Pro represents the biggest Achilles heel in Sony as a company and as a brand. Not just as PlayStation, but as the company itself, like Sony. From their ultra expensive TVs to their phones that I cannot find at any phone store. I honestly do not know what store I can walk into and just buy a Sony branded phone. I'm being honest. But anyway, and their biggest Achilles heel is knowing their audience. There are some features in the Apple Vision Pro that Sony should have thought of when it comes to PlayStation VR. And even if they couldn't think of it, even if they didn't have the mind inside the company to actually think of something like this, I'm pretty sure if they took a little bit of time, Jim Ryan, speaking of you would have seen fans request some of these things or something like it. I'm one of them. I remember conversations about PSVR 2 we had well before it actually was announced. And I remember suggesting PSVR 2 should launch with PlayStation Home 2. And that would be the killer app. I also wondered if it was possible to do facial scans to get a real in-person representation of yourself for your avatar to be used maybe on your dashboard, but definitely in PlayStation Home 2. And I know people are listening to this right now like, who are you to even think Sony's paying attention to you? And this is my issue, I think. Because I think there is a company that listens to fans, small and great. I think there is a company that pays attention to the comments and the suggestions from customers. And I think that company is Nintendo. I've suggested so many things to PlayStation that I've seen Nintendo do. And it suggests to me that Nintendo pays attention to the fans. While it seems like Sony, and in particular, Jim Ryan, is taking advice from investors. And that brings me to the Project Q. Something only an investor could suggest or agree with. Let me tell you how that conversation would go. Hey Sony, you're doing great, but aren't you ignoring your biggest competitor, Nintendo? Yes, good day, sir. My biggest issue with that is the PlayStation 5 is way too powerful to be contained in a simple mobile chip. Well, Jim, Nintendo is killing you with their handheld. You need to compete. I've seen fans suggest the PS Vita 2. Have you ever considered that? No, don't be ridiculous. That would cost money, and I love spending money, to create a new native physical media format. That would cost too much. How about we sell what we already have in stock? Screens and dual senses. Brilliant. Here's what we do. We create the dual sense that we already have with the space to fit, this is my Jim Ryan impression, with the space to fit the screen. Then we make it only usable with remote play. We spend nothing. Investor. But Jim, everything has remote play already. Jim. Yes, but it doesn't have the dual sense. But Jim, that sounds lazy and not well thought out at all. Precisely. Safe and cheap. Just the way I like it. Because I love spending money. That would be how that conversation. I would have to guess. I'm sorry. I would have to guess. That's how that conversation went. Because it seems like such a lazy, tone-deaf idea that I can't believe there's not more to it. Risking nothing in research and development costs just in case it fails. And you're going to end up with a product that fails anyway due to lack of research and caring about what the market might actually want. If Sony launches the Project Q and it's only remote play, even if it's cloud and remote play, it's going to fail. Nobody wants that. You would have to lower that price to maybe $100, $150 max. So the Apple Vision Pro looks great. Sony, take notes, because outside of price, this is the biggest piece of technology, the most popular piece of technology that is coming to the market in the near future. With that being said, hope you guys enjoyed the show. Appreciate your viewership. Send me the love, send me some love, send me some likes, send me some comments on what you think about this. Alright? Everybody take care.